Did you know beating a zone is one of the easiest things you can do? I've made a super simple plan to follow here on this fire zone beating offense. Let's take a look.
Princeton offense versus a 2-3 zone. We're going to use part of the Princeton offense, the chin series. So Princeton is great against a man, but what about a zone? All right, so let's take a look. The chin series in the Princeton offense is your best bet against a 2-3 zone. As you can see, we have a 2-3 zone set up. Green circles are our offense. We're set up with our 2 with the free throw line extended, 2 with the lane line extended, then 2 with the free throw line extended. The one wing could be a little closer up. So as the chin goes, the ball gets passed to the top guard, then swings around as the big sets a back screen, and the one comes down to that block. Now, versus a man, he's always open, almost always open. And then you can start running the flare and you can start running the spin options as you would in chin. But that action right there is your basic chin action in the Princeton offense. So next we want to look at, all right, what happens if that's not open? Because the bottom of that 2-3 comes out with the guy with the ball. That's why your point guard running through is now open. But now he has a big, typically in a 2-3, he has a post player that he's guarding if he doesn't, get in front of him. So now you have a different option. You can pass him down the ball, and the big that set the back screen can now dive to the basket. He can seal that backside player on the 2-3, and he can go in for a layup. He can use a post move, whatever he needs to do. Second option. Remember, we have our other wing over there. After the big drop, let's say it's not open or it's not a good option, then you have the kick out to the other wing, or the opposite wing for a shot. And then our third option, you have a kick back out from where the ball came from, relocate to the corner, and now you have numbers on that side. You can go ahead and kick to the corner and get a shot. So you have a different option. That's how you would run the Princeton offense versus a 2-3 zone. You would use the chin action. And so if you found this valuable or helpful, please give me a subscribe. It takes you about 2 seconds, doesn't cost you anything. Also, I got a ton of freebies in the description on the website. Would love to give you one of the free coaching manuals that we have for beginners, beginning coaches out there who've been coaching 1 or 2 years. And then we have a great coaching blueprint that we sell at Ball Talk that covers anything and everything you could ever want about taking your coaching to the next level. Appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments.
Here's the 5-out offense versus a 2-3 zone.
All right, 5 out versus the 2-3. So this can work either side. 4 the 5 can start this out. For this instance, we'll go ahead and have 4 set the screen. So 4 sets the screen for 1, and 1 drives in on the 2-3. 1 can pull up and shoot a short jumper, or 2 can lift and they can make the pass to 2, and 1 will replace, and 2 can take that shot. If you want to continue on, if 2 doesn't shoot, 2 can reverse it to 4, and it can start again. This is where the continuity comes into place. Now 5 can screen this part of the 2-3 for the 4. 4 can drive in. 4 can pull up and shoot, or 4 can hit 3, lifting, and 4 can pass the ball back for a shot. 4 will then replace, and again, it starts over. They can swing it back and start it back to the other side. So here with this 5 out versus 2-3, you have several options and several scoring options.
Coaches, I hope you enjoyed that 5-out offense versus the 2-3 zone. And I've got a special freebie for you. If you look down in the description, it's a basketball coaches packet from offenses, set defenses, workouts, drills, practice plans, everything you need to get going. Just click the link below. It'll take you straight to it. And here's to more wins.